Well, let's go to the Word of God. Let's go to the Word of God. And I want to go to Acts chapter 16. Acts chapter 16. And I will be honest with you as I was studying about what to say on today. It has come out of the times in which we are living in. And I will tell you that the title for today's message is Know the Voice of God. Know the voice of God. The times in which we are living and the things that are out that come through our ear gate and through our eye gate on a regular basis. You must know the things and the voice of God. I will tell you in these last days, if you don't know the voice of God, you may be swept away by just the tingling words and the itching ears and the elaborate words of man can pull you away from God. But I want you to know there is a way. With confidence, you can know the voice of God. We don't talk about that much. I remember growing up when we used to do the tent revivals and things, and there was a preacher and a bishop right now, Bishop Roy Brown from New York, Brooklyn, New York, and he would come every year and do a tent revival for us. And Bishop Brown was real clear. He was a stern preacher. He was Brooklyn to the bone. And I remember times when there were people that would come under the tent and they would come to distract the service. And they would come and they would do things to hinder the flow of the Spirit. And Bishop Brown had no problem confronting that which hindered what God was doing. I am saying to you in these last days, you're going to have to be a believer with enough boldness and walking in godly authority to speak when things are wrong. Your voice needs to be bigger than any other voice. So I want us to talk about knowing the voice of God. So let's go to Acts chapter 16, and I want to start at verse 9. And it says, and a vision appeared to Paul in the night. And there stood a man of Macedonia and prayed him, saying, come over into Macedonia and help us. Now, in verses 1 through 8 in that same chapter, and I want you to read it during the course of the week, Paul was caught between where to travel next and where to go minister. And if you read in that chapter, the word of God says that he was hindered or he couldn't go to certain places. Now, I am going to tell you as a believer, there's a whole lot of nuggets in this one chapter, but there are places, even as a believer, the Lord is going to address and tell you not to go. All right. So I just want you to know every invitation you cannot say yes to. All right. Even with all your good intentions, there's some places the Lord is going to say, no, don't you go. I'm not going to judge the place. I'm not going to say they're bad people. I'm just going to say I cannot go because Jesus said so. You know how people used to say, Helene, can you go somewhere? No, my mama said I can't go. Mama said, no, mama said, I can't, mama. So now there are times as believers, as we grow in God, we're going to have to discern the times where Jesus is saying, just don't go.